of a killer. I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
Somebody said, look at LeakYou video. What the fuck is LeakYou? Is it like a site? What's LeakYou? LeakYou. Is it a YouTube channel? Oh, shit. Oh, all right, bet. Here we go.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
One, two, three, four.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Breaking news, O.J. Simpson is dead at the age of 76. Orenthal James Simpson, the former football great, who was accused and acquitted of the brutal 1994 slayings of his ex-wife and her friend, Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman, died apparently from prostate cancer. He had been battling it for quite some time. I had heard something about it, but and the way we all found this out is on O.J. Simpson's official Twitter account. His family left a message, and the message is as such. On April 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asks that you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace. The Simpson family. Now, in May 2023, last year, OJ posted a video on X, then known as Twitter, revealing that he had recently caught cancer and that he had to do the, quote, whole chemo thing. He added that it looks like he thought that he beat it, but he did not specify the nature of the cancer. And then in February of this year, a Las Vegas television station reported that Simpson, who was 76 at that time, was again undergoing treatment for an unspecified cancer. Simpson himself posted a video on X that day denying rumors that he was in hospice care, though he did not otherwise confirm or deny reports that he was ill. 2 days later, in another video update on X, O.J. Simpson thanked those people, he said, that had reached out to him, adding that, quote, "My health is good. I mean, obviously I'm dealing with some issues, but I think I'm just about over it," end quote. Now, O.J. Simpson was nicknamed The Juice. He broke records as a college and professional football player and extended his celebrity and fortune as a sportscaster, a movie and television actor, and a corporate spokesman, most notably for Hertz Rental Cars. But that all changed on June 12, 1994, when Simpson's ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman were brutally stabbed to death outside of Nicole's home in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Brentwood. Within days, police announced their intention to arrest the former football star, for the murders. 5 days after the killings, in the summer of 1994, and I know many of us remember the day, 95 million Americans watched as O.J. Simpson's white Ford Bronco, with his longtime friend Al Cowlings at the wheel and Simpson in the back seat with a handgun, threatening to kill himself, led police on a 60-mile low-speed televised chase through Los Angeles that lasted some 2 hours. Simpson ultimately surrendered to police, and he stood trial for these murders. And in October of 1995, after 11 months from jury selection to verdict, O.J. Simpson was acquitted in a trial that was televised daily and became an international sensation. 12 years later, O.J. was arrested in September of 2007 after he led a group of men into a Las Vegas hotel and casino to steal at gunpoint. Although I don't necessarily agree with the way authorities portrayed that. He wanted his stuff back, okay? His own memorabilia had been stolen from him, and he wanted his stuff back. He may not have went about it the right way, but those vultures had stolen his memorabilia. He was charged with a number of felony counts in Las Vegas or in Nevada, and that includes kidnapping and armed robbery. The following year, he was found guilty and sentenced up to 33 years in prison, but he was released in 2017 after serving a 10-year bid. O.J. is survived by 4 children, Arnell and Jason from his first marriage, and then Sydney and Justin from his marriage to Nicole Brown Simpson. Definitely a day that's going to go down in history. Now, you all remember Detective Tom Lang. He was one of the lead detectives on the case with Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was asked by TMZ what he thought about the death of O.J. Simpson, and this is what Tom Lang said, quote, "I have nothing to say. I simply don't care," end quote. So I think there's going to be those that feel polar opposite ways about his death. There's going to be those that are, going to have fond memories of him, and there are going to be those that are not going to have so much of fond memories of him. O.J. Simpson was acquitted, period. He stood trial as the American justice system requires, and he was acquitted. Many still feel that he did it, though. And a lot of the reason why people kind of feel that way is because there was a book. There was a book. See, after O.J. was acquitted in his murder trial, he could not be tried again for murder. It's called double jeopardy. So he could come out, write a book, admit it, and nothing was going to happen to him, okay? And that's exactly what he did. He wrote a book called If I Did It. Now, only a few copies of this book ended up out. They decided not to launch it. Only a few but a few copies made it out. And O.J. pretty much it was described, and the way that O.J. put it was, if I did it, this was how I would have did it. And then he proceeded to describe the murder. So that I don't think really helped him at all. But he needed money. He was in a crunch. And I mean, this man literally lost everything. He went, from being at the top to losing everything. And, he was in jail the majority of time. I think he went home on bond. Or did he go home? I don't even know if he bonded out when he was originally arrested. I want to say that he was actually being held in jail the whole time, but you all don't hold me on that. because I'm not going to take the time to go research that right at this time. But because really, this is about the fact that he has died, he has passed away. O.J. Simpson is no more here on planet Earth. What do you all think about that? What's up to everybody in the chat? Long time no see. Hey, fan. It's good to see you. Hey, the one. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave this very short and sweet. Follow me on my podcast platform at anchor.fm/LeakYou. If you're on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, or Google Podcasts, you can also subscribe to me in that way. I also stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I'm everywhere, but with my official podcast platform on Spotify, Apple, Google, and Amazon, there's content there that you will not find on any other social media platform. So I highly encourage you to subscribe. Now, if you don't mind, before you all check out, could you
Please hit the like. Thank you.
shout out to the LeakYou community? Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. I will be live tonight. Later on tonight, to those of you on Twitter who have been tuning in like crazy, I'm very appreciative. Please continue. I can see there's like triple the amount of people here. I'm pulling more numbers on Twitter these days. Come back tonight, 7:00. We're going to be talking about some very weird things that happened during the solar eclipse, along with some other things that fall under the paranormal. And if you get a chance today, I hope you will go and check out Earth Files. Earth Files did a broadcast last night that was very, very good. It'll give you something very good, decent, and interesting to listen to. Linda Moldenhau over there, shout out to Earth Files. Anyway, guys, thanks again for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart, like really, really, really smart like I am.